All right, Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory is to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I also want to say Shalom to the sincere brethren out there that's laboring in his work and continue to push out this gospel in all diligence, truth, faith, and sincerity. So yeah, it's going to be a quick little in transit. All right, the Spirit got on me to do a quick lesson. I was meditating on something, and pretty much the topic is going to be centered around either you in or you out, something along those lines. I might entitle it because that's the main objective, man. Even Yahweh Shah pushed that vibration out when he spoke in Revelation the 3rd chapter. All right, either you hot or you cold, and this is pretty much for the younger brothers in this truth. All right, you just now crossing over or you considering crossing over. All right, and partaking in this ministry. And when I say young in the faith or younger brothers, it's not physically, physical age. We spiritual men over here, man. All right? Your age don't determine whether you are young or not. You could be 30, 35, 40 years old. When you come into this truth, you're considered a babe. And you pretty much foreign to the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Because honestly, everybody in this truth to a man has been in the world longer than they have been in the truth. All right? That's why it's going to be an extensive purification on all of us. That's why brothers catch hell from the apostles on down, because the Lord is burning that dross of us being in the world off us, man. And again, the question you got to ask yourself in your self-examination is either you in or you out. All right? If you find yourself at the same cookout or club or standing at the same bar or some shit in the same strip joint you was in before you came into this truth, you got to check yourself. Because at some point, you got to draw a line in the sand, so to speak, and you seriously got to, choose a side. Whether you're going to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, or the world. And the scriptures tell you you cannot serve two masters, man. Because either you'll hold fast to one or you'll hate the other. And that's pretty much being lukewarm, all right? There's a lot of men that come into this truth and they want to, hold on one second, Aki.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
How can we help you today?
Yeah, I want to just get an oil change.
Okay. All right. As soon as he finishes with that, we'll get you right in, okay?
All right. Yeah, Salaki for that, Aki. Yeah, we still out here, man. Hey, Yahweh Shah said, I pray that you take them not out of the world. So we still got to, do our day-to-day, But again, there's a lot of men that want to coexist with the world, all right? But in this truth, you got to pretty much get rid of that old man. And what I mean is, family, which family is a demon. That's a strong demon that brothers can't overcome, all right? You got to become an asshole in this truth, man, just to simplify it. Your family wants you to participate in the functions and cookouts. They want you to dwell amongst them. You got to pretty much pick a side, because if not, then you're not going to line up with the scripture. It tells you, I think that's 2 Peter or either 1 Peter, the 4th chapter, if I'm wrong, Salakia, but it tells you, roughly paraphrasing, that they speak evil of you, because you don't run with them to the same excess, all right, with banquetings and things of that nature. Meaning, at some point, your family and your old friends, they got to start talking shit about you. Why? Because you're not running with them anymore, man. And there's a lot of brothers that can't digest that. They can't deal. They thought when they came into this truth, they was going to be celebrated. Whoa, I just seen 444. All right? But anyway, they think that they're going to be celebrated, but in reality, you're going to be hated. And it's going to begin with your family, which that's a stumbling block for a lot of men, and they can't, just be decisive, all right? and come to the conclusion, look, I'm all the way in, man. And one way, starting with the apostles on down, the brothers can diagnose and examine whether you in or not is by your work ethic. See, doing this work is that measuring stick that we measure you by. It's not about, you just being around. Well, you got to be engaged. You got to be brotherly, and you got to assemble and fellowship. But it's not about just having, the nicest garment. You speak the best Hebrew. That's not the determining factor whether you all the way in, man. What proves if you all the way in this thing and you ain't got one foot in this and one foot in the world is the way your diligence. All right? Your diligence. A person that you can come to the conclusion or assessment like a basketball player. If you can say, hey, look, that dude a baller. When you come to that conclusion, it's because you always see him on the court or you always see him with a basketball in his hand. He's going to prove what he's about by his actions. And the spirit is heavy on the Apostle Taha for getting on brothers about doing the work, man. Why? Because that's a gauge, if you will, on if you in or out. If you lukewarm, you don't see videos and things of that nature, that means either you straddling the fence, you lukewarm, or you cold. Either you got one foot in whatever else and one foot in the truth, or both foot out of the truth. You got to have both foot in the truth, man. And you could give all the pep talks you want, brothers in leadership roles. I know me, myself, through the spirit, I'm the head of my camp. And, starting with the Apostle Taha on down, I'm pretty sure all the brothers who take that position serious, tending to the flock, you give brothers pep talks about doing the work and remaining diligent. But the scary thing about it is, at the end of the day, the Spirit of the Lord got to be on you, man. Because the reason why I can say that with confidence is because the Apostle Taha have been adamant, going all the way back to the 2 video a week thing, man. And prior to that, he's been very adamant, going all the way back to those guys from One West. He's been very adamant about and passionate about guys not doing the work. And did that do anything? No, man. It's a lot of guys that still was lukewarm. So it's not like we gonna just dismiss it and not continue to exhort and warn. But at the end of the day, unless the Spirit of the Lord is on you, you're gonna continue to be lukewarm, man. So if you looking for anything to pray about, anything to make supplications to the Most High about, that would be, put that spirit on you of being diligent. Put that decisive spirit on you so you could be in this thing all the way, 100, all right? So yeah, that's pretty much it, all right? Till the next time, Shalom.